I already started off the King Kong Godzilla movie with that little intro too. But I guess today's just all about monkey business, isn't it? Because here we are with yet another thing about an ape or apes. Planet of the Apes. This is the new empire, something like that, I think. Cause I love Planet of the Apes. I love the old movies with what was it? What's his name? He played in a lot of like Christian biblical movies. I think he played as oh my God, what is his name? Charlton Heston, right? Is that right? Charlton Heston? Am I saying his name right? I think that's who it was. The original guy. Yeah. Get your paws off me, you damn dirty ape. Yeah, that guy. My favorite scene from that older movie or whatever. See my little cat back there. My little monkey right over there. But my favorite scene from that older movie is where the Statue of Liberty is like on the beach and it's completely destroyed, and he gets on his knees and he's like damn you all to hell. That's one of the I don't know why, but as a little kid, that was the funniest part of that whole movie. I would crack up dying laughing. Because I just thought it was such a goofy way to react. Like, if I saw the destroyed Statue of Liberty, I would have been like, damn. But I wouldn't have had like a whole speech planned out like, damn you. Like, no. I just thought it was goofy. You know what I mean? But it was, the oldies are the goodies. They definitely are. They were fun. They were different. I like the new ones. The new ones obviously have a more like serious, realistic look to them. There's not as many funny moments in it, you know what I mean? Not as many goofy older moments like the ones that were older did. The older ones were still serious, don't get me wrong, but like if you watch them in today's light of like how we know how realistic we can make movies, it's goofy now if you watch it. It's like, really? This is the best you guys could do? But yeah, really, that is the best that they could do with the money they had and the technology. But I really like these newer movies. The last Planet of the Apes I remember watching in theaters, and I remember Caesar dies. Which that's canon. That's a part of the actual story, the older story. That's a part of it. Caesar does die, and his son ends up becoming king, taking over, and he begins creating the giant ape civilization that ends up taking over the world, and then later in the future, you know, it ends up being this big old kingdom that completely runs the earth, and any of the humans that are left get herded up like cattle and become slaves and, you know, servants and things like that. So I think that's where they're going with this. I think they started off at the very beginning with Caesar, and they're slowly building themselves up to what we know the old movies started off with. The old movies started off with you already being in the future, all the apes have already taken over, and you know what I mean? Like, it was already done. And then they started doing the other movies, and they slowly started showing you how back then used to be, you know, before the apes fully took over, when humans were still in charge. They're doing it the opposite direction. So let's get this started. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, sorry. Not a new empire, that was Godzilla Kong.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution?
Is that Caesar?
In their time, humans were capable of many great things.
It looks like Caesar.
They could fly.
Oh, is it his son? He probably just looks alike. You know what I mean? He probably just looks
speak
alike.
across oceans.
Yep.
But now it is
Humans on the run.
our time, and it is my kingdom.
Just like how I remember the old movies being.
Will learn high. Will learn.
Oh, no, okay. So Caesar's son isn't the king. Oh my, catching the humans.
Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem.
Why do they hunt her?
She's smarter than most.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
Bring for your king.
Apes hunt humans.
It's like that Jurassic Park scene, Jurassic Park 3 scene with the velociraptors through the grass. That's a big motherfucker. That's one big old boy. And he's got armor on, man.
Together, you will die.
No, together, strong.
Apes together strong. So, I'm really confused, man. So, is the bad guy a descendant of Caesar's? I don't know how far in the future this is. Because the last movie, it was like humans had already fell, but there was still like regimes and like regiments and giant military bases of humans that were still around fighting the apes. I'm really curious. I don't think he is. I think whoever this new king of the apes is like somebody who's different. But that doesn't make any sense, because when we left off, Caesar died, and then his crown should have gone off to his son. So I wonder what happened. I wonder if his son lost a battle for the crown. You know what I mean? I wonder if he lost a battle for the crown, or he wasn't strong enough to keep it. Because obviously, I mean, you could tell that the one ape was definitely related to Caesar, because they looked almost identical. I thought it was Caesar at first. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought that was Caesar. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. He's got a crown and everything, and I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, last time I checked, I don't think he was supposed to be king, so something must have happened. Or maybe the son didn't want to be king, and he ended up, the position went to someone else who turned out to be evil, like Koba, and wanted nothing but to hurt the humans, round them up like slaves and stuff, and take advantage of them. Well, seems pretty cool. It seems like a very modernized take of exactly what I remember. I remember it being exactly like that. Humans going down by the river, drinking water, and then the apes come on their horses and start, rounding them up, throwing the nets, throwing the what do you call it? What are those called? Bolos? Is that what they're called? It's a little string with a little rocks or weights on the end of them. You throw them to trip people. And they would go around and get them all, round them up, put them in cages, turn them into little servants or whatever for them. Yep. It's exactly how I remember it. Well, seemed very exciting. CGI looked great. I didn't see anything wrong with it, and the story makes sense. It looks like they're following the exact same story from before, so it should be a good story. Thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.